Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this beautiful trendy Zara dress. Yeah, it's a Zara dress, so I saw the style on Zara and I decided to recreate it. Okay, though the one I saw is not a 3/4 sleeve, so you can make your sleeveless, you can make yours long, you can make your sleeveless, whichever way you want. Okay, so if this is what you're interested in, you'd like to stick to this video to the end. All right, so if you haven't subscribed, click it on the subscribe button, turn your notification bell, and let's get started. To my return subscribers, I love you all guys, I love you. And if you're just seeing me for the first time, welcome to the channel. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into the video. So like I always do, I like drafting on my pattern paper. It gives my viewers clearer understanding. Okay, so first off, I'm going to mark my starting line, which I normally do whenever I want to draft on my pattern paper. Then from there, I'm going to start taking my vertical point, which is my bust point, my under bust, my waistline, my hip line, and the full length of this dress. Okay, the full length is, you're going to make it your preferred length. Mine is short. I made my length was 37. Yeah, 35 plus 2-inch hemming allowance. That's 37. All right, so I'm going to mark these lines and reconnect the lines horizontally. Okay, so guys, for this particular tutorial, we're going to be I'll be drafting for the back pattern. I'm going to use the back pattern to draft out for the front. Okay, I'm going to use the back pattern to draft out for the front. Hope you guys understand. Now I'm going to label the line, my bust point, under bust, waistline, my hip line, and my full length. Okay, so after that, I'm going to divide my shoulder by 2, and I will be having 9. Then my neck width 3, my neck depth 1. Remember I said we are drafting for the back. Okay, we're going to be using the back pattern to draft for both the front. So I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope, and from the 1 inch I marked my armhole, which is 9, and I will reconnect the line like so, vertically and horizontally. Then that 1 inch shoulder slope, I'm going to connect it to the neck width I got. Remember, we are drafting for the back. All right, neck width 3, neck depth 1. All right, so I'll divide what I have on my armhole by 2 and come out by 1/4 inch and make my armhole curve. Hope I'm not too fast, guys. All right, after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to start inserting a vertical line. This dress is not going to be having a dart. Okay, so I'm going to, on my chest line, divide my bust by 4 and add 1.5 inches seam allowance. On my waistline, divide my waistline by 4, add 1.5 inch seam allowance. On my hip line, divide my hip line by 4, add 1.5 inch seam allowance, and I'm going to reconnect the line. This is going to be a very easy tutorial. It's going to have no darts. There will be no darts on this dress. So because I'm going to reconnect it down to the full length straight, it's not an A-line dress, guys, it's a straight dress. Okay, so after that, the next thing I'm going to do, I am done drafting for the back pattern. The next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead to cut this out. So guys, please, before you cut out, make sure you also take the measurement for your back neck depth. All right, I'm still going to do that. Make sure before you cut out, as you measure your back neck depth, make sure you also measure your front neck depth, sorry, on same pattern. Don't worry, you see what I would do. Like after measuring your back neck depth, make sure you measure your front neck depth as well, but you're going to be cutting just your back neck depth. Okay, hope you guys understand. I don't know if I'm making sense, guys. So after that, after cutting out the excess I have on my pattern, guys, I'm going to cut now. I'm going to measure my front neck depth. I went ahead to cut it without measuring, so I'll bring out that pieces back, I'll put it back. So this is what I mean by you taking your neck depth, both your back neck depth and your front neck depth, because the neck width for the back and the front is the same thing. So the neck depth for my front is 3, and I'm going to curve it the way you see me doing, using my curve rule. If you don't have a curve rule, use your free hand. It's totally fine. So do not cut that out yet. Okay, we're going to use this pattern paper to cut for our fabric for the back first before altering our front neckline. So I'm making use of a crepe fabric, yes, and it's quite thick. Yeah, it's quite thick. Then I'm making use of 4 yards of fabric. Yes guys, I'm making use of 4 yards of fabric. So if you're on the bigger side, 4 yards is fine. If you're on the smaller side, depending on how small you are, 2.5. Why I used 4 yards is you can see the length of my sleeve is 3/4. Okay, so I'm going to use my pin to hold this down, and I'm going to cut on my fabric. Now when cutting, I'm going to give it side seam allowance. I've given my necessary seam allowance on the pattern paper, but just to be on the safer side, I'm going to still add about half inch while cutting, except my armhole, guys. Okay, so I'm going to add about half inch while cutting. So guys, when cutting for the back, make sure you give it 1.5 inches for zipper. Okay, the back is going to have a zipper. All right, this looks like a button down shirt, but both the back and the front will be open. All right, so make sure you give it about 1.5 inches or 1 inch for your zipper allowance. Okay, so just pin that down. I'll just pin it down before cutting it. So after that, I'm going to eliminate the zipper bulge. You normally do it. I'm going to come in by 1 inch, and I'm going to slant it down from the waistline. Come in by 1 inch, slant it down and slant it up, then you open it up. Okay, this is going to eliminate zipper bulge. If you're following my channel, you will know this is what I normally do whenever I'm making any dress that has zip at the back. Okay, so we are done for the back. I'm going to proceed to the front now. So guys, for the front, can you see I've already cut the front, and I gave the side about half inch seam allowance the way I did for the back. So now at the center front, you know the way you cut out your neck area on the pattern, the way you normally make your button down dress, you know, we normally bring out 2 inches at the center front, but at this point we're going to bring out 4. Okay, so bring out 4 inches allowance at the center front, just the way you see me doing. Okay, make sure you bring out 4 inches, guys. Please, 4 inches. Do not bring out 2 inches. Bring out 4 inches if you want to have exactly what you're seeing on the thumbnail. So you're going to open it up. You see why I say both the front and the back is going to be open. Do you get? But the front and the back is going to be open. So open it up this way, and you're going to unpin your pattern from it. Now this is going to have a facing. Both the front and the back is going to have a facing. Okay, do not use bias to turn the neckline area, please do not. So now you're going to open it up like this, and you're going to use your hemming gum. You're not stitching this. Use your hemming gum and fold it in. Now after folding it in, you're going to be having 2 inches left. Do you understand now? So fold both of them in with your hemming gum, guys. Fold it in. After folding it in, you're going to have 2 inch left. So guys, after I was done folding, this is how it looks. Now can you see I used my hemming gum on it, and when I measure it, you're going to have to see I have 2 there. Can you see what I have there now is 2. Now I'm going to merge this together, and I'll be cutting my facing. Can you see both of them? I'll be cutting my face. So hem it first before cutting your facing. All right, hem your allowance first before cutting the facing. So I'm going to cut a facing for the front, and also I'm going to cut a facing for the back, though I didn't show when I was cutting for the back. But make sure you cut a facing for both your front and both your back. Okay, and make sure the facing is almost at your like halfway your armhole. All right, can you see how I placed mine? So cut your facing that way, and you're good to go. And remember to cut a facing for the back as well, and make sure you hem your allowance. I'm repeating that, please, so you don't make a mistake. Hem your allowance first, guys, before cutting your facing. So this is it, guys. So I'm going to use this to turn this now around. So I'm going to use it to stitch the neckline area, the shoulder area, and I'll be turning it around. Hope you guys understand. So I'm going to do the same thing I'm doing for this part. I'm also going to do it for the other part. Okay, so that is it. So guys, I am done stitching it. Can you see how it's looking? So give it a good press. All right, so this is how it's looking. Make sure you give it a good press. Now you can add facing to your you can add interfacing to your facing if you wish, but like I said before, mine was very thick. That's my fabric was very thick, so I did not add any interfacing to it. So now you're going to overlap this. Can you see what I'm doing? Like overlap it to get to the other parts that you hemmed, and you're going to run a straight stitch. Okay, you're going to run a straight stitch at the center. Guys, please do not make a mistake. So this is it. After I was done, can you see the straight stitch I ran on it? So that part is open. Do not run a straight stitch. Do not run any stitch on that part. Just a straight stitch at the one you overlapped. So now I'm going to be adding my pocket to it. It has a pocket, guys. So I'm going to measure from my shoulder. I'm going to measure 19 inches, right? My half length is 18 inches, so I added 1 inch. So whatever your half length is, add 1 inch to it. So I measured 19 inches, and I will start. I just want to confirm, then I'll place my pocket. Now you're going to cut your pocket, and you're going to hem it for like the 4 corner. You're going to hem it. I'll bring it now and you're going to see. So this is it. I've already hemmed it. Can you see? And I'll place it this way. Okay, place it this way. Why I hemmed it is for me to have a clean finishing. Remember I said this dress was Zara inspired. So after making yours, it's going to look exactly like the Zara dress you normally buy, almost 200,000-300,000. Some sell 100 and something thousand. So I'm going to run a straight stitch, leaving the upper side open. I'm going to do same thing for this other side. Okay, can you see? I'm going to run straight stitch down the two sides, leaving the upper side open. So when I am done, I'm going to show you guys what to do. So I'll go ahead, use my pin to secure this down so it doesn't dance around. So secure your pin. If you don't use your pin on it, you're going to see after stitching it, you're not going to be having that straight, like your pocket is going to bend or look chamfer, if there is any word like that. So I'm going to use my pin to secure it down before taking it to my sewing machine to stitch. Make sure you top stitch, like run a very clean stitch on this. Okay, so guys, while I was done top stitching, like adding my pockets, can you see how it came out? It's looking very, very fine. Now I'm going to bring my zipper. I do not have the color of the exact color. I'm just using this zip for the sake of this tutorial. So later I'm going to change it. If you watch closely, you see the color of the zip and the fabric is not the same. I just did it for the sake of the tutorials. Later I am going to change the zip. Now I'm going to be adding my zipper to this. Okay, so add your zipper to it and close it down. All right, so now the next thing we're going, after I'm done fixing my zip, we are going to do the ribbon. Now you can get the ribbon. You see the ribbon, the one on the thumbnail has a ribbon. You can get it in the market. They sell already made ribbon, but for the sake of those that won't see it in their area, you get, because most time you go to the market, you won't see ribbon. You are going to use this alternative. So you can use your fabric to make a long rope. Here I have 17. The longness of my rope is 17. Okay, I am using bias for mine, but you can use fabric. Then get a comb and count 12. Now you place this rope in the middle of that 12, like the way you see me doing. Then make sure the one at the back is longer than the one at the front. Can you see? Then you're going to count 6. That's half of that 12, and you're going to insert that one at the back at the down, like down. Can you see what I'm doing? Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Down. Then you draw it this way and you bring it again upwards like this. Then you make a knot. It's very simple. It is very simple. Make a knot and give it a good, like, tight it very well, and you are done making your ribbon by yourself. Can you see? It saves you money and it is very easy as well to make. And this ribbon is even finer than the one they sell in the market. So this is it. Just tie it. Please, if you don't understand, rewind this video again and you will understand. This is very, very simple. So for those that will not understand, I am going to be doing this again with another rope. I will do it again with another rope so you guys will understand. Pick one of your rope, get your comb, count 12. All right, count 12. Get this kind of comb, count 12, place it on that 12, and make sure the one at the back is longer at the one in front. The one at the back, make sure is longer than the one in front. Can you see? Then you count half of that 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count half of that 12. Then you place that one at the back under it this way. Can you see? Under. Place it under. Can you see what I'm doing? Then you bring it on out from the up. I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sense. Bring it out from up. Then you make a knot. A tight knot. And your ribbon is ready. It's as simple as that. If you still do not understand, rewind the video. Once you play the video multiple times, you're going to understand. Your ribbon is ready. It's as easy as that. So I'm going to go off camera and make the rest. Okay, hope this was helpful, guys. So that is it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to start placing the ribbon on our fabric. All right, so it's 5. My ribbon is 5. The one on the thumbnail is 5, so I made 5. You can make multiple depending on where you want to place your ribbon. So I'm placing it now. You can see how I'm placing mine. 3 will be at the center, while 1 will be at the pocket, one side of the pocket, the other one will be at the other side of the pocket, and I'm going to stitch it down. You can use your needle and thread and stitch it down. Okay, so while I was done, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm done stitching it down. I'm going to now, you know, join my shoulder to shoulder and side to side. I've already added my zipper. Okay, so I'll join my shoulder. So I'm done joining it, and this is how it looks. Please do not mind, I'm going to add my sleeve as well. Okay, my sleeve is 3/4. You can make your sleeveless the way it is. You can make yours short, whatever way you want. That zipper, I just attached it. I did not finish it because I'm still going to remove it. I'm still going to remove it and get a good zip. Now I'll attach my sleeve. I'll leave a link down the comment down the description box on how to go about your sleeve. Okay, I'll attach my sleeve and our dress is ready. So guys, this is it. I forgot to mention, hem the down parts. Do not stitch the down parts, hem it, guys. So guys, hope you find this tutorial helpful. Hope you find it interesting. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, share this video and leave a nice comment. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell. Okay, see you on my next one. Bye.